Hello, welcome to Soulprint Insights. I'm so glad you're here today. I want to share with you a channeled message that I received from Vesuvius. It originally aired somewhere around April 19th, 20th of this year. Um, because at that point, I was trying to get some clarity and some understanding about, why COVID, why now, what what's it about? Why is it here? What are we supposed to learn from it? And as the numbers continue to increase, certainly in the United States, but honestly, as a lot of places in North America are, slowly heading towards the end of summer and into fall, there is that expected uptick that's sort of anticipated pretty much globally. So, and I am aware of the fact that our southern hemisphere neighbors are, let me think now. They would be moving. We're summer, so they are winters, so they should be moving towards spring. Um, but they also have had some bumps or upticks. So I thought it would be a really good time to review the information on what Spirit Masudius had to say when I asked about. My question was, what is the higher purpose of COVID-19? Masudius, what is the higher purpose of COVID-19 and how is it connected to the fifth dimension vibrational shift? So here's my answer. I think you're going to find this interesting and informative. For every vibrational shift in both energy and consciousness, there is a triggering event that allows for the focus to be corrected. First, there have been and currently are rulers in countries that are not light-filled, and their motives and behavior reflect that lower vibrational energy. Unfortunately, most of those rulers and their countries have been allowed to function with a high degree of autonomy. Until the USA election of 2016 created an environment in which people and countries alike started paying attention, very close attention, because the risk of the pendulum swinging too far beyond those behaviors deemed appropriate and into actual danger and upheaval became pronounced because of the believed power and strength of the country. The election result was the result of apathy among those who couldn't or wouldn't see beyond their immediate concerns and look towards the bigger picture. Some believe that the election of Trump was destined. And this is correct in that he was the result of the focus on the smaller picture. In terms of the election result and the COVID-19 virus, they are the effect of the cause as is currently being experienced, so that it is the result of these attitudes realized. Understand, the virus is a part of a much larger experience for the planet and her civilizations. But the uniquely difficult experiences of the USA are the result of or have become the manifestation of a narrow and antiquated way of thought that is not in keeping with the upwards vibrational shift. Looking to this effect of the plague globally, it also is the expected result when there is no respect for the earth, her people, her animal, fish, and bird life. When there is no respect for the place and the blessings that give you life and sustain it, surprising I'm sorry, I just need to go back here. When there is no respect for the place and the blessings that give you life and sustain it, is it surprising at all that respect for human life, health, or well-being is placed significantly lower below the quest for power and greed? The current experience allows for clear vision of what, as a people, you will and won't accept as acceptable, normal, or allowable. Be that in your personal lives, your work experiences, the governments you choose, and the priorities you set. The experience of this pandemic is an opportunity to accomplish several goals. As a civilization, you have become so connected, you are disconnected. So used to a life moving at such a rapid pace that very little holds your attention for long. So here now is the blessing of slowing down, paring down to basics, paying real attention to what is going on in your interconnecting circles of home, country, global. It is the intention that this opportunity, with this opportunity, more and more individuals will come to a consciousness that will allow for a vibrational shift. You must understand the energy cannot shift higher if it is being held in place by a lack of focus of intention. There is also an opportunity for many who have either determined it is time to go home, or have chosen to experience illness and even death as an opportunity to give for the higher good. Remember that at a deeper level, we all know we are indestructible. This is allowed for light workers, earth angels, and all the other various souls that have come together to help this shift to grow and come to understand their own unique gifts and ambitions and abilities. It is an opportunity for those who are or have been disconnected to reconnect in whatever way has meaning for them. It is a powerful reminder that you each and every one hold within you the power to create, change, and choose free will. It is an opportunity to become closer to the energy that will come into being if and when that shift takes place. And as most of you know, that shift is happening now and it continues to accelerate. So even though a lot of times I think maybe it doesn't feel like we're accomplishing a lot of good and holding on to those higher vibrational intentions, we are. The vibrational shift creates a life experience in a higher and lighter place of consciousness and reality. The veil will thin, your personal psychic gifts will become amplified so that communication and indeed connection to the higher level of awareness becomes the new experience. The planet can be given an opportunity to rebalance itself after a period of reckless destruction of her resources. There will be a greater chance for souls to again reevaluate those elements of a life experience that are important and those which serve no or limited purpose to the experiences of the soul. So this time, and it has been, since January, certainly since March, April, there is a slowing down. It causes reflection, right? It causes us, it allows us, if we take the opportunity, to reevaluate, look at our life, figure out what is important to us and what's not. Where are we wasting energy? Where do we wish we had more energy for other things? Okay. Much like an alternative reality or life experience, the spiritual one, those unable or unwilling to shift will remain in the vibration and understanding in which they are comfortable and having their experiences. This is a time of unimaginable growth and illumination following a time of unimaginable pain, loss, and suffering. If it is helpful to you, we would like to remind you that each and every journey into a physical life that you take is about the experience for the soul. So it may be helpful to remember that often what you perceive as tragedy is not viewed as such from the higher awareness of your own soul. This experience is multi-layered with implications that are far-reaching and impact not only your galaxy and universe, but many others in the continual dance of the ever-expanding reality, the true reality, not the illusion you buy into for the physical experience. That is why, as has never happened before to this extent and degree upon the earth, there are so many in place to assist in this transition. They are with you in many forms, be they you, others on the planet, energy and angelic blessings, not only from your universe, but from so many others, all in place to fulfill this higher mission of all that is and all that will ever be. With complete awareness that this is so very important to the progression of the human experience, know that you are not alone. Know that what appears to be tragedy is not always one, and that you have, each and every one, chosen to have this experience in whatever way you are experiencing these events. Stay connected with each other, with your highest intentions and vibrational level and your source. You are not, never have been, and will not be in the future ever alone. We hope this has been helpful and that another facet of clarity has been understood. We thank you for the opportunity to share our wisdom and understanding with you. We have, for eons past, watched over, cared for, and brought understanding to your particular planet. We remain Masudius. So, this is a time of huge transition. And I'm going to say it again so that there's some clarity about what this vibrational shift looks like. It is not like there is going to be some like rapture, and half of the planet of enlightened souls just somehow like elevates to some other place. The vibrational shift takes place energetically on the earth. It takes place energetically within each soul. So those who are enlightened and moving forward and are part of the shift are going to see the changes internally, mentally, physically, psychically, spiritually. Those who are not there yet are simply going to carry on in the sort of reality that they currently have and experience. Now, it is most likely that those people who are vibrating or will be vibrating at that fifth dimension are probably not going to be returning to Earth in physical form, but will be moving forward to a higher vibrational place in future lifetimes. Doesn't mean they can't come here or won't. It just means that they will be able to shift to a more enlightened place and space. So, as the tragedies, frankly, the horrors, the difficulties of COVID and what it has brought to the planet and to the people of the planet um, is painful and difficult. Hopefully, it will be helpful to realize that there is a plan, there's a purpose, there's a reason. And if you're here, you're doing your part. Until next time, stand in your strength and stand in your light. Bye for now.